me a cure. I just put
A
some
little
gold
mic
in my
check,
mouth,
be
it was
check.
pure.
Mic check.
Pull that closer to
They
you.
hating, I'm not even
Microphone,
sure.
pull it to
Flow
you.
sick, I'ma need me a
The whole
cure.
thing
I just put
moves.
some
There
gold
you
in
go.
my mouth, it was
Yeah.
pure.
And maybe scoot your chair up a little bit. Scoot up a little bit. Your chair if you can. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Keep it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure. Shout out Lil Pepper Nicest.
Bust
We are live.
Brother doing time, yeah, they dropping dimes. Partner cooking nines, bro, he selling keys. Baby saying please.
Draco.
Hey.
So she make it clap, clap, clap.
What's up? What's up?
It's time.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey.
What's
Look how
up?
we came on, y'all. Look at that.
I love it.
Welcome.
We have her.
Yes, we
Okay,
have.
class is in session again.
Yes,
Purple
Good
Dank
Purple Dank.
Officials.
Purple Dank Official at Purple Dank Official Instagram.
And today's lesson is going to cover
Edibles. We're talking about edibles today, y'all. I'm so excited.
Edibles.
Yes.
Edibles. That sounds funny, guys.
Right.
How's y'all week been so far?
Oh my goodness.
It's been good.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
Kind of busy, but
Yeah.
you know, I like it busy.
Okay.
Keep me going. Keep me going.
She said keep it going.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that. What about you?
Just had a baby shower for my daughter.
yes.
Great.
That was fun. It was fun. Glad it's over.
So,
Yeah, she says she's glad it's
So much
over.
stress leading up to it.
yeah, it
Oh,
was like
my
planning for a
gosh.
freaking wedding.
Oh, wow. Is that in the future?
Yes.
It actually is.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay,
that's
come to the
good.
wedding.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that. So, what's up, y'all? What we got going on this week? Y'all stoned already? Like, what's happening?
Yes,
Y'all
we
started
are.
without
We
me.
actually are.
God dang it. Started without me, you jerks.
Don't worry, we got a special treat for you.
Oh,
tonight.
shit, y'all.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
shit. Oh, shit.
So, you know, we're back and we just really, first of all, want to go over, you know, our foundation because it is so important to us. And our mission is, once again, is to promote the advancement of cannabis education, eliminate prejudice and discrimination surrounding cannabis use. So we're women, minorities, educators, all focused on the dissemination of information to uplift our communities by empowering them on all things cannabis.
Dissemination of information.
Okay, and it is a foundation, it's our nonprofit.
Yes. So yes, definitely hit us up on purpledankinfusions.com to find out more about the foundation, as well as you guys can DM us directly on our Instagram, which is
Purple Dank Official on Instagram. Hit us up, like us, friend us,
follow us.
follow us.
Yes.
Follow the real
The
guy.
more the merrier.
Right.
Right.
The merrier.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes.
moving on, talking about edibles.
Yeah, I
Well,
got
my
even
favorite
before
thing.
we talk about edibles, we're
Okay.
always going to start off just telling you guys a little bit about ourselves. You know, missed our last podcast, you know, who we are, what we do. We are professionals. We work in corporate America. We have our college degrees and whatever else. But once we started to get into cannabis, we also went ahead and studied hard and got certifications, multiple certifications in cannabis education, Office of Medical Education with the University of California, San Francisco, where I got my certifications in clinical application of cannabis in cancer patients. So dealing
So
with
important.
cancer and cannabis. is
Go hand
important.
in hand.
Yes, they have.
The endocannabinoid system, ECS, which we covered in detail last week.
Yes.
Nice.
So hopefully you guys remember that lesson. as well as certified in the benefits of cannabidiol, which is CBD for cancer patients. So those are my certifications, as well as shout out to
other things.
right,
You know.
Cannabis Training University,
Exactly.
Colorado.
That's where I went and got my certifications at Cannabis Training University. I'm certified in cannabis and the cardiovascular system, as well as
Y'all so smart.
medical and recreational cannabis use. I am certified in both of those topics. Plus, you know, one thing about us is we love to continue learning. So, you know, we're always looking for new things to learn or get certified in when it comes to cannabis. So we can
Isn't the field also changing all the time?
It is.
So-
And so it's good to stay, you know, on the up and up of these things, so we can then relay our information and educate you here.
I thought you was going to say abreast. So you could stay
Abreast of everything, right?
Right?
Yes. Oh, yes. I love it.
Never mind. Next time. Next time.
Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about edibles.
Okay.
Let's get going. Edibles.
Before we get into the science of edibles, tell me about your first time.
Oh my goodness.
On having
actually
an edible.
Do have an experience, and you know, okay, so it was a time when I had a good amount of marijuana
This was
available.
before being certified and
Yes.
actually educated.
Prior
We
to
gotta point that out. Yes. So
Do
I
not do this at home.
right.
actually had a good amount of weed, so I was like, oh, let me take this ounce, and I'm gonna put it in 2 sticks of butter, the whole ounce. Okay.
Okay.
Put it in 2 sticks of butter, and then I made a pan of brownies, and I added all the butter into the brownies. So, I was like, okay, let's see because I really wanted to experience it. I wanted to see, how I'm going to feel. Is it going to be, any different? Okay, so first of all, that was too much butter to put in the damn brownies, let me tell you. Okay,
And before you even made the brownies, once you did the weed, prepared the cannabis,
decarbed it.
What did you do? What did you spray it with that really set
Oh
it off?
man, I sprayed it with some Everclear.
The alcohol?
Yes,
Everclear?
you spray Everclear on the weed and you put it in the oven to decarb it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
We're going to talk about decarbing a little later, but that really gets the THC to stick and bind to the fat and the butter, and it makes everything just your experience, a lot
She
more.
took it to another level.
Okay, so I don't really remember a lot.
Oh,
what I'm saying?
wow.
I just
Were you
know
there?
that- no, she wasn't there. I was there
She
with,
just told you that.
my boyfriend at the time, and I called her on the phone when I was going through my, whatever I was
Situation.
going through. And so I just remember everything was just so damn funny. And the dude I was talking to, he was trying to get all real and deep and stuff. And
He wasn't having
I
it.
was laughing, and he started getting mad. And I was like, okay, I gotta hold this in. I gotta hold it. And so I don't know. I blacked out, and I woke up the next day
Still high.
still high.
Oh,
still
wow.
high.
And how
I
many
went-
brownies did you end up having to even get to this
Okay,
point?
so it was a little square pan,
Right.
the regular square pan of brownies. I ate about half them whole.
Oh, knowing what you
Yes,
had done,
knowing
but not
what I
knowing
had
what you
done.
had done.
Exactly.
Oh,
I knew
wow.
not what I did.
Now you know.
So the next day, I'm like, okay, I work from home, and my desk and everything's right over there in the corner, so I'm getting ready to go log in. And then my hands, all of a sudden, my hands weren't working.
Oh, no.
They weren't
I
working.
can't figure
They were
How are
bent
you
like
doing?
this.
How are
like
you
this.
doing computer things?
Exactly. That's what I said.
The
I started
penguin
freaking
hands.
out. I was
Oh
like, oh
my
my
God.
God. How am I going to keep my job? Like, what am I going to do? I got to type. And so I called in.
I'm so mad you called in because you had the penguin hands.
Yes, I had penguin hands. I
Oh,
couldn't do nothing
wow.
with them. And so my boyfriend, he had to escort me to the bathroom because another thing about being that high on the weed or the edibles, like you kind of lose control of your motions and your motor skills and stuff. Like I was jerking and moving back and forth, like I had an issue, like I had a problem. And so my boyfriend was walking behind me, like he was spotting me. He was spotting me, make sure I don't
Oh, my
fall and
God.
stuff. And oh my God, it was crazy. And that's the highest I've ever been
Oh, wow.
ever in my life. Even
Don't
other.
do that.
Yes,
And-
don't do that. Don't do it at home.
I think
There's better ways to do it.
Definitely. And the
Educated
biggest
way.
mistake
Yes,
people
exactly.
make is once you infuse your extraction, whether it's butter, sugar, whatever it is that you're going to cook with, you still follow the regular recipe, people. If it calls for 2 tablespoons butter, do not put 2 cups of infused butter.
Okay.
You're going to mess up your whole world. Like, don't do that. Use the 2 tablespoons, maybe a little one, 3.
If you want to just feel a nice little, high and sleep really good and just wake up not high, yes, please follow the recipe.
Wow.
So
that's when taking it real
goes a little too far. Keeping it real. I was like, I'm gonna get high, damn it, I'm gonna get high. So that was just, crazy.
I am shocked and appalled.
Yeah, so it's you just gotta everything in moderation.
This is why we're gonna talk about edibles and give you guys a few pointers about what to do, what not to do.
What about your? Hold on, we're not fast forwarding past your story.
Okay.
You tried it.
I did.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. I think one of the highest experiences I had was I actually it was some Master Kush. I made into a tincture, or maybe it was I infused it with olive oil. I think it was with olive oil, which of course, olive oil, coconut oil, MCT oil, a high fat content, and so
THC sticks to that and does its thing.
Right. So it's more potent. Yeah. And of course, you're making your stuff. You got to try it out. I tried it. And I stayed up for over 24 hours because Master Kush. Oh, that's another thing. The symptoms or the side effects that you would normally experience when you smoke a certain strain, just imagine that times 10 to 100. It definitely enhances it. So if you're smoking a strain that makes you giggly and talkative and, outgoing. And
that's probably the strain I had because I couldn't stop.
That was Master Kush if you look up some of its, qualities, and so I literally stayed up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. My brain just on cloud 9. It was just, no, Master Kush is an indica, right? But it just, the symptoms, the side effects were so super enhanced that I couldn't shut my brain down. I had to text everybody.
Oh yeah, I got one of those texts early in the morning
about the meaning of life.
Oh wow!
I'm like, what? Yeah, so again, everything in moderation. Follow the recipes. It's there for a reason. Yeah. And, we're not trying to get people just too fucked up where they can't function.
Right.
We still got to function in this life.
We got shit to do today.
You want to feel good. Good. Not too good.
Not too damn good.
Depending on the time of the day.
Or, if you have time to recuperate maybe the next day, then, try it.
Take a day off of life.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. So we are gonna go move into talking about the edibles now. Yes. Okay. Marijuana edibles. Okay, they're foods and beverages that contain marijuana and its active compounds like THC, CBD. You can use a number of different techniques when you are infusing flour, and it can be infused in almost any type of food or drink.
Right.
So it really, is an experience and stuff. Any of your old recipes that you have, and anything, it can be infused.
At Purple Dank Infusions, we've infused everything.
Yeah, we really have the whole Thanksgiving dinner,
barbecue sauce, Thanksgiving dinner, pancakes, ice cream, drinks,
liquor,
drinks,
pretty much anything you ask us, we can basically infuse it. Yeah.
So holla.
Exactly. Purple Dank Infusions official. Okay. Sorry, we official. So there are also many different types of marijuana infused foods and beverages that are now available to buy in dispensaries. So people are continuing to find new ways to infuse marijuana into their favorite recipes.
Or you just go to the dispensary and just pick up
an edible. Pick up an edible. I know Mint Dispensary. Shout out to Mint Dispensary in Arizona.
They have
in Arizona. Some really good edibles, and Zen Leaf as well. So
and Royal Palm Collective. Palm Royal Collective in Palm Springs, California.
Yes,
they're freaking amazing.
Oh my God, you gotta check them out. Their prices are great. Awesome. And they have all the good strands. High potency, really good stuff. So a few different things that you can actually infuse with things like cookies, brownies, and other baked goods, chocolates.
Speaking of, I actually came. I actually came with some treats.
Yay!
From the dispensary, as
You know, we like to come with treats.
Yes.
Yay.
So,
Yeah.
let's go over my goodie bag.
So I don't know which one
Hold
is
on, let me
good.
get the camera
let's see.
together.
Okay,
Hold on. Let me get the camera right so y'all can see this shit. 'Cause I don't
Yeah,
want
boy.
nobody not to see what's
Okay,
happening.
it's going down.
Class in session.
Love it.
Okay, let's see here. Let me get you guys. I'm gonna. Okay, well, it's on you.
Okay.
You can see it, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Up that one.
yeah,
Hey.
yeah. You see it? Look at.
These are strawberry gummies
Oh, that's so
that I
funny.
got from, I believe it was Mid Dispensary.
Okay, let me change to the other camera so
Okay.
they can see the picture better of the actual product. There we are. Okay, here, right here. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it's unopened because I bought it just for you.
OMG, you guys. I just want them to be able to see the.
Yeah, and what I love about this one is that it's a 10-to-1 ratio CBD to THC, so it's going to be a really nice body high.
You're gonna feel it.
The body
relax.
chill,
You're gonna want to
yes.
just relax and chill.
Okay.
Oh my God. Thank you, friends.
You're welcome.
Oh, are we going to pop this thing open
Anyone
tonight?
else
You can.
want
You do what you want,
one?
Okay.
Okay, you're going to have to, because even with my glasses on, I cannot read this. So, that was
Even with their glasses on.
that was a Fruity Pebbles treat.
Oh.
That was from Zen Leaf Dispensary.
Which one was this? Oh, that's from Zen Leaf too. Okay, shout out to Zen Leaf, man. We're gonna have to
They're
get some of
doing
their
their damn thing.
representatives
They
really
really
and top it up so they know that Purple Dank got them on board.
Oh
you know.
yeah, absolutely. As well as Mint Dispensary.
Yes. Oh, and tell me,
Anna.
read the label. How much percent THC?
Yes.
This label, it looks like little tiny words in the encyclopedia.
Let me take a
Okay,
guess.
I really
I agree.
right.
Okay, it's looking like it is 24.67% THC.
Mm-hmm. And then the CBD amount should be on there as well, right? Is that the one with CBD?
No.
Okay, that's
Just
the
THC.
THC. Yes.
Straight
Okay.
THC.
Straight
It
THC.
looks like a Fruity Pebble.
It is.
And
a
I
Fruity
love
Pebble.
Fruity Pebble.
And this
That's
one,
my favorite cereal.
Okay.
this is so good. These are guava gummies
Ooh,
from Mint Dispensary.
yes.
Oh my
Guava.
God, yes, it's
Those
so
are the die
delicious.
for.
Oh, we're gonna open these.
Yeah.
And the THC level on here is 104.5 milligrams.
I was about to say, you know what? I got stuff to do later. I'm not fucking with y'all. Look, just go and put that one back in your little goodie bag because we're not doing that.
It's so
It's so
good.
good.
It's so yummy.
It's so good. At
Okay.
least one of them.
You said 100. You started
No,
doing
no,
triple
no.
digits.
That's the milligram.
The
Oh,
milligrams.
okay.
And normally with dispensaries, each serving size can't be more than 10 or 20 milligrams. So if you get a jar of gummies and it says 100 milligrams, most of the time that means it's 10 gummies, each one at 10 milligrams. So I
So
believe
you have to add it all together.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
And I have another. This is also from
Mint
Mint Dispensary, but it's Sofa King. They are
What
the
is that?
exclusive. Sofa King is the brand.
It's the brand.
Okay.
And it is
Sofa Kings.
so good. This is cookies.
Sofa
King.
King.
Yes,
it'll
you know
have
you're gonna be on that
on
sofa,
that sofa.
deep in that sofa.
Yes.
Sliding
Cookies
in.
and
Okay.
cream. 100 milligrams for this Rice Krispie Square is so good.
Okay.
You know, and how they have it normally, you know, don't open it and just eat the whole thing.
No,
You know,
please don't do
a
that.
lot of the times you probably eat, if it's not already cut up in squares, cut
You're
it up in
eating, yeah,
squares.
because you're eating too much, and we're gonna go over that too,
Right.
a little later in the podcast.
Oh.
Yes.
What else? Ooh, these are-
That looks dope too.
yes, Angry Earl.
Angry Earl.
Angry Earl.
Y'all have to see
Okay.
this. It's
Yes.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's
Oh my god, that's
awesome.
funny.
And these are gummies too.
Okay.
97% THC. And you guys, you hear the numbers. When you smoke regular bud, even if it's hydro, even if it's top shelf, the most that you would get is, 32, 35%.
Yeah, low 30s.
Low 30s, but most of the time on average it's like from the
20
teens to the
something.
20s. When you infuse edibles, you literally triple, quadruple the potency. And we'll talk about that as well. But yeah, these are powerful stuff, People
Not
who
to be played with.
Right.
No, you can't really play
Right.
with it.
And Arizona and California are both medical and recreational. So you can literally walk into dispensary. If you have the
Just
medical
need
card, you can
your ID.
Right.
Is all you need.
Right. You can purchase the
21
medical
and up.
goodies, or you can purchase the recreational. A lot of the times there's not much difference between them. Maybe for medical you'd have more of a higher CBD count,
Yeah.
but that potency, that THC, it's definitely
it's gonna be
there.
on point.
So shout out to Angry Earl.
Hey,
and
Angry
send us some
Earl.
products.
Yes.
Advertise.
So how does it work with the edibles when you eat them?
Oh yeah,
I wanna
we're
know.
gonna break that down.
Okay.
That's an age-old question.
Right,
Everyone wants
right.
to know.
So I think that was all my edibles, and then we have our own purple Dank infusion.
Okay,
Yes.
y'all wasn't ready for that. Y'all wasn't ready
So
for
we
that.
always come with the goodies.
Yeah.
Okay, we love to bring the goodies.
The
So
goodies
these
are
I
in the
actually
building.
made from home.
These are the caramels again. Now you
Right.
had some
Oh
of
my
those.
God.
These are the harder caramels, but they're still really good.
Let me try it.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how you guys are
Get you one.
making it, but
Get you
okay, yeah,
This
these
kind of stuff.
I can't
There we go. All right, good. Yes.
Homemade caramel cheese, toffee.
It's
I
all
do it
natural
all.
ingredients.
Yes.
There's no preservatives
Cream,
and none of that stuff
sugar,
that they
and
use.
cannabis. That's it.
That's
it.
all.
And butter.
And so the caramels, they're a hit. Everyone loves them. They're really good.
And
So,
we also have
one last
for
thing
you.
here. We have some of our homemade infused ice cream.
Yay!
We got ice cream today.
Yes.
We got ice cream.
Oh wow!
Okay, show her.
And
Yes, I must
so
see this.
we have options. You can choose between strawberry, vanilla, or cookies and cream. It's up to
How did you even think
It's up to you.
to be like,
I'll
you
be
know what?
high.
You be high. Oh, look at it, y'all. Look at it. Look at it, guys. Who else got edible ice cream over here? I'm just saying nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing over here.
That is for you. Which one would you like?
Surprise me, bitch. I like all of them. I'm a fat bitch. You put them all in one.
This is the strawberry. You know,
Oh.
it's real strawberries.
Yes. Oh, we got some.
Oh, I got you some.
Okay, cool. Okay, I want to make sure I play a part. I don't know what to do. I'm excited. Pulling out
There
shit.
you go. The strawberry.
Oh, wow.
You're gonna love it.
Thank you.
Here. And so, what do you?
You guys should see this. It is insane.
We love
I
it.
love the purple Dank. I love the container. I'm in love with it. I am obsessed at this point. Oh wow, it's got real strawberries in it. Oh, y'all need to stop playing with purple Dank. Y'all got her fucked up.
And we
Okay.
have vanilla.
Oh man.
And the cookies and cream I have right here.
There you go.
Mm.
And so we can munch on.
Oh my god. This hoe is all strawberry. No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, this one is
That's vanilla.
this is vanilla. Oh, okay, this is vanilla one.
It's really good.
Okay. I just tried the strawberry, y'all, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna go to my other camera so y'all can check it out. Nipsey, you can't have these. Stop it. He is rude. I can't believe it.
Oh, so good.
I can't believe it. I just want y'all to check it out, like, so you can see the real strawberries in here. It's really, really ice cream. You know what I mean? Infused, though.
Yes.
You
We're
know?
not messing around.
Do you see this?
We take orders.
And they take orders of summertime, you guys. Mention Let It Jam. You get a little percentage off, quick little 5.
We do
You know what I mean?
orders.
Look, I just made up some shit right now. Y'all see this? It's different flavors. Look at that, y'all.
Hit us up on Purple Dank Official at Purple Dank Official on Instagram. Slide in our DM. Let us know what's up.
We having an ice cream party, bitches.
We got you.
Going down. I'm excited. Y'all see me dancing?
So,
this is good. I understand
consuming all of this as we're, taking it in, enjoying the ice cream, enjoying the caramel. Just need to let you know, as you consume indica or sativa or hybrid, whatever strains, your body is going to interact with those cannabinoids that are already in your body. Remember we talked
we
about
have the receptors already in our body.
Right.
Okay.
Ready
and you have like over, is it 125, 150 endocannabinoid molecules already in your body just waiting to get that cannabis, to get that CBD.
And didn't you say last week we already naturally have?
Yes.
Those are receptors that we're talking about.
It's found in the breast milk of the mom. It's found in the brain. It's found in the immune system. It's found in the skin, the liver, the pancreas, the breast, the testicles.
Testicles?
Yep. I can go on and on, but it's everywhere.
About the testicles?
So
150 endocannabinoid molecules.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I got you.
Right. And so these bind to the receptors in our body, the CB1 and CB2 that we talked about last class. Hope you guys remember we're taking notes, because all of this comes into play when you start to consume cannabis, whether you're smoking it or you're eating it or you're drinking it. This is what's going on in your body. So when it comes to edibles, most companies like Mint and Zen and Palm Royal, they normally put a hodgepodge. Seriously,
that's the weirdest word ever.
They used to shake, they used to trim, they would use multiple strains. That's why a lot of the times when you buy edibles and stuff from the dispensary, it's not going to actually tell you what specific strain that they use to make that edible, because they use so many different ones. And like we talked about last time, the whole entourage effect, so like having different strains with all their different benefits and different cannabinoids all interacting together actually makes the edible even better.
Right.
So that's why they do it, and then they stake the flower and the bud, for the smoking, because, of course, that's all the more enjoyable when you smoke the flower. Leave the trim and all that stuff for the infusion.
Yes, and so that's called like the entourage effect.
Yeah.
Entourage.
Yes.
That sounds so
classy.
classy.
Mixture of nice, good, different strains of sativa and indicas in your edibles. So, but again, the edibles, they go hard. You need to go ahead and eat some of this ice cream.
Yes, this ice cream is so good. And this one, I don't want it to melt. Is it still ice over there?
Oh, yes. Let me put it back in the ice for you. Yes, ma'am.
So how much, before we go on our little break, I just want to ask a little bit more about the ice cream. Like we're about halfway. So how do we know how much weed is in each of these?
When you make it at home, yes, that's a very good question.
Thank you.
We're going to get into it. I actually have a slide just on that, because this is class.
We're ready.
I'm going to teach y'all.
And classes and sessions.
Yes. So,
okay, we're going to have a little class break.
We're ready for the break. Okay.
And we'll be right back.
We will be right back.